So this is what I actually want to do for you guys before the 2025 teachers training applications. Okay, so I want to create all the 47 public colleges of education in Ghana, their admission requirements, and then the program they offer. Okay, so that when you click on our YouTube channel and then you go to the playlist, when you click on our YouTube channel, you realize there is home, videos, community, and then playlist. When you go to the playlist, I have videos, teachers training videos, I have teaching practice videos, and I'm going to have all the 46 public colleges of education and then the admission requirements for each. I've already made a video with regard to St. Joseph, so I'm left with 46 colleges of education to talk about. So in today's episode, I'm going to talk about Accra College of Education, the admission requirements, how to apply, and then after your application, the most important thing you need to do whilst you await your admission process. So if this is something you're so much interested in, please do well to hit the like button, subscribe, and be a part of us. So moving straight into today's episode, I quickly want to do all these colleges so that when we get to 2025, all we are going to do is, if you come into my DM and you want me to help you, you've already watched the video and you know the particular college you're going to choose, because you'll be allowed to select 3 colleges. So when you come into my DM, you tell me, oh, Miss Lottie, these are the colleges I want to apply. Can you kindly arrange it in order for me? Okay, so yes, basically that's what I want to do before 2025. So with 2025, you're just going to start with the application processes. Okay, we just go with the application guide and everything, and then we are good to go. So let's quickly start off with today's episode. On today's episode, we are going to look at Accra College of Education. Now, first of all, take note that if you want to apply to Accra College of Education, you are to be conversant with the Ghana language, okay? However, if you feel you can learn within the 4-year duration, that is okay. Why do you have to be conversant with the Ghana language? Because you'll be learning Ghana, okay? You'll be learning Ghana. Other colleges, they teach Chi. When you go to, let's say, the central region, they will teach Fanti and all that. But then even if you are posted to a basic school, okay, you find yourself in an area where they'll be speaking Ghana. So this is just by the way. If you're still interested, you can apply. Now, let's look at the admission requirements for Accra College of Education. In today's episode, I don't want to miss anything. So I've actually drafted everything so that I remember everything for you guys. So the admission requirement is strictly A1 to C6 respectively. However, there are instances that most people would fail in science and then would want to still apply. With this kind of application, if you failed in science and you want to apply, that means you will not be given any science course to read. And the only thing you can do is to replace your social studies with the science. So let's say they need a 3 core subjects, which is English, mathematics, and science. And for that matter, your science there's a deficit in your side, probably have D7 on E8. You can go and take your social studies, which is probably A or B2 or B3, in place of the science. But then you will not be given a science course to study. Like, you'll not be given mathematics and science to study. You'll be given other programs like social studies, and then if they go through your electives and probably you read a Christian religious program of which you did well as well, they can also give you RME to study. So basically that's how it works. Apart from science, please, you cannot change. That is, if you failed mathematics or whatsoever, you cannot change any of these subjects. The only subjects you can interchange is science and then social studies. So please take note. It cuts across all the colleges, so please take note of that. Now, having talked about that, if you also hold a certificate in TVET, when I say TVET, I'm referring to technical vocational training institutions, okay? You hold a certificate in TVET, you can actually apply to teachers training. Did you know that? Probably you didn't know that, okay? You can actually apply to teachers training. How do you do that? You use your TVET certificate and make sure you have passes in your English and mathematics. You attach these two and then you can apply to the teachers training and gain admission. Now, moving away far from the teachers training college, let's move on to the programs Accra College of Education offers. So your program is a 4-year degree program. Okay, it is a 4-year degree program. You're going to read this program in basic education. Basic means from that is preschool to JHS3. When I say preschool, that is from the early grade down to upper primary, lower primary to JHS. It is strictly basic education, so degree in basic education. Now, you're going to read this program for 4 good years, and the programs they offer in Accra College of Education are early childhood education, primary education, and JHS education. So it's strictly BEd, that is Bachelor of Education in early grade, Bachelor of Education in primary education, and then Bachelor of Education in JHS education. So that's what it simply implies. Now, this is what you're going to do throughout the application process, okay? For previous years, the application voucher was 230 Ghana cedis. However, it is subject to change in 2025 because things are still escalating and the prices of goods are moving up as well. And so, without knowing the price, what the price or the cost of the form is going to be in 2024, whatever the cost is, you can simply sit at the comfort of your home and dial *924*8#, follow the prompts to purchase your voucher. However, if you are purchasing using the short code, you will be required to add an additional 5 Ghana cedis or so. But then it's the same, because if you are walking to the bank or if you're going to go to the bank, you're going to board a car, a vehicle, and it's the same thing. So approximately it still ends there. After purchasing the voucher, okay, you'll be issued a serial number and PIN. For those of you who would love to go to the bank directly, you can visit any Consolidated Bank of Ghana. Consolidated Bank of Ghana used to be Old Unibank. These days, they have this red and black colors as their representation. I'll leave their flyer on this particular episode so that you know the bank that I'm talking about. So CBG. You can walk straight into any branch, any CBG branch, and then tell them you're purchasing the College of Education application voucher, and then they'll sell that to you. Okay, so now, after everything, you'll be issued a serial number and PIN. Please take note. It is very, very important. I would love my applicants to do this at the comfort of their homes. However, if you are not computer inclined, that is, if you don't really know how to use the computer very well, you can as well go to a cafe, a nearby cafe, and then let them help you. The reason why I always advise candidates to do this at the comfort of their home is you take time to process. When you go to the cafe, it's like there's a lot of pressure. There are people in the queue, and the cafe attendant will be asking you questions like you're not really of yourself, okay? But then if you are the comfort of your home, your room, as quiet and peaceful as it is, you take your time to process and then arrange the colleges you want to attend. So that's just by the way. If you cannot do it at the comfort of your home, you can still proceed to any nearby cafe and then they'll help you out. Now, once you have your serial number and PIN, you're going to log on to any web browser on your mobile phone. If you're going to use a mobile phone, when you log on to your web browser on your mobile phone, you see a 3 dot at the right hand corner of your interface. You click on that, scroll downwards, you see desktop site, and then change it to a desktop site. The reason why you're changing it to a desktop site is that did I say desktop? It seems I moved. Well, the reason why you're changing it to a desktop site is you want your interface to look like you're working on a computer. That way it opens like you're using a laptop, okay? So probably you don't have a laptop, that's what you're going to do. If you have a laptop as well, you just log on to admissions.coeportal.edu.gh. I repeat, admissions.coeportal.edu.gh, and you're going to get this interface. Now, this interface requires you to input your serial number and the PIN you obtained from the bank, or probably if it was sent to you via SMS, it requires that you enter whatever that was sent to you on this particular interface. Now, once you're done, you'll be allowed to log in, okay? And when you log in, there are a whole lot of things you are to input, move right from your name, your surname, your first name. It's rather unfortunate, most applicants, I don't know, sometimes as as to whether they are in a rush or something, but then they don't know the difference between their surname and their first name. So your surname is the name that you bear for your father or your mother or whoever they ascribe to you. Okay, it could be your grandfather or whoever that is in the family. So for instance, if you are Boadi Jeffrey, your surname is Boadi. Probably you obtained the Boadi from your father lineage or your grandfather lineage, whatever. But then the Jeffrey is your first name because it is an English name. So kindly take note, all first names are English names. English names like Emmanuel, Jessica, Loretta, Emilia, just to mention but a few. Okay, all right. And then you're going to see middle name. If you don't have a middle name, please don't force yourself and input middle name on the portal. Okay, middle names, we have people who have middle names like maybe Boadi Yao Jeffrey, and probably the Yao is his middle name, so definitely he's going to enter Yao on the portal. Now, having entered all those things, you'll be required to enter. This place is very, very important, and most of you always mess up at this point. Enter your correct 10-digit phone number, and be entering the digit number of your grandparent, who probably, when an SMS pops up on his phone or her phone, it will take ages for your grandparent to open that SMS. Meanwhile, you need admission. Most people lose their admission because of that. Please enter correct 10-digit phone number. If you don't have an active phone number, go and get one. These days, SIM cards are not expensive. Please go and get one. I'm speaking to you like a brother or sister, so please do also get an active 10-digit phone number and also an active email. These days, a lot of the colleges are going digital. You purchase something and then you get the receipt via email. You could probably get an admission via email. Okay, so if you don't have an email, please create an email. It's very simple. Creating an email is absolutely free. Okay, so get an active email with respect to your application, active 10-digit phone number, and they will also require you to input your guardian's details. It could be your mother, your father, your grandparent, whatever. Just input their details right there. Moving far away from names and all that, the addresses and all that, let's move on to the next step. The next step is for you to enter your index number. Here, if you sat for 2 examinations, probably let's say in the year 2023, you sat for WASI examination and failed the mathematics. And for that matter, you resat for the examination in the year 2024 and passed mathematics. And you want to merge these two, okay? So you can actually use WASI and NOVDEC to apply to the teacher's training, and you can also use WASI and WASI, that is 2 WASI certificates, to apply to the teacher's training. Did I say nurses training? I'm specifically referring to teacher's training. Sorry about that. So you can use WASI and NOVDEC to apply to the teacher's training, and then you can also use WASI and WASI to apply. But then this is very important. Take note. So let's say in the year 2023, let's say you failed mathematics. Now, if you are entering the index number, you have to enter the index number of 2023 and then select the subjects you passed in 2023. So in 2023, let's say you passed English and science but failed mathematics. So you just input the index number, select science, select the grade for science, and then the grade for English as well. When you're done, you come to the electives. Then when you're done with 2023, you then come to 2024. Input the index number for 2024, okay? And then you select the subject, which is mathematics, and select the grade you had in mathematics for 2024. As simple as that. Do not mix the index numbers and the subjects. When you do this, you will not get admission. Please take note. For those of you who will be using 2 certificates to apply to teacher's training, this is what you have to do. So listen and listen good. Like I said, enter or input the correct index number, the grade, and the respective subjects. You come to the next line, input the index number, the grades, and the respective subjects. You're done. Now, once you're done, you'll be asked to verify. This place is also very important, okay? When you're asked to verify, take your time, go through whatever you've entered on the system correctly, okay? Go through it one more time before you click on verify. Now, once you click on verify, it is automatically going to verify you. But then if you made a mistake, it's going to give you an error. And if you do this consecutive, like 3 consecutive times, it's going to tell you to wait for about 24 hours, and you have to wait. Sometimes, because there's a lot of pressure on the system, you would have to wait more than 24 hours. I don't want anybody to wait more than 24 hours. We want to do the thing right and do it right this time, okay? So take your time and listen attentively to whatever I'm saying. Okay. Moving far away from that, the next step is that you are going to select the colleges you'd want to attend, the teachers training colleges you'd want to attend, okay? So at this point, I've already made mention of the fact that we have highly competitive colleges of education. If you have not watched that video, please, under no circumstance should you ask me, please, what are the highly competitive colleges of education? Don't leave that comment under this video, please. Please and please, one more time, okay? Please go and watch the highly competitive videos. Watch colleges of education and their affiliate universities. I've also made a video with respect to the colleges of education and the programs they offer. So before you come to my DM to ask me, Miss Lottie, I want to select, let's say, Accra College of Education or Fiscal College of Education, what programs do they offer? Please, there are a lot of people. I'm not only attending to freshers alone, I'm attending to final year students, those doing their on-campus, off-campus teaching practice. I'm attending to level 300s, those doing their on-campus teaching practice, which is the micro teaching. I'm attending to a lot of people. So sometimes when most of you come into my DM and type hi, and then leave it, you expect me to come and type hi before you say whatever you want to say. When you come into my DM, just go straight to the point, because I have a lot of people that I need to attend to. So please, before you even come to my DM, I just want to be assured that you've watched the highly competitive colleges of education. You've watched colleges that actually read French programs. I have that video today. You've watched the colleges and their programs they offer, and at this point you just want me to help you arrange the colleges in order of preference. Okay, that one is fine. I don't have a problem with that. Okay, so at this point we're going to select the colleges of education. You have to select 3 colleges of education. I made a video and I said that in 2025 I do not want any of my subscribers to be sad and then be like, I didn't gain admission. So this is what we are going to save enough money in the year 2024 and 2025, the beginning of 2025. Save about 500 Ghana cedis, okay? And let's purchase 2 vouchers. We are going to apply to 3 different schools each. In total, 6 different colleges of education. Trust me, there is no way you're not going to gain admission. You probably even gain admission to 2 or 3 colleges, and then you select which one you would love to attend. Okay, so at this point, 3 colleges of education, so you're going to arrange them in order. Now when you select the college of education, you select the program you want to read. Now you select the program based on the grades you had at the senior high school. Look, these days people come out with amazing grades, so look at your grades critically before you select the college you'd want to attend and then the program you'd want to read. So let's say you select Offenso College of Education. Offenso is one of the highly competitive colleges of education, and so before you select, make sure that your grades are absolutely stunning. They are amazing, they are perfect, and then you select the program you'd want to read. I've already made mention of the programs Accra College of Education offers. So if it's Accra, then early grade, primary, and JHS education. So you select the programs you'd want to read. Okay, but then don't go and select a program and later on when you gain admission, you're going to tell me that I learned that primary education is difficult, so can I change? Please take note of this from this video, that when you apply to a college and you gain admission, there is no way they are going to change your program for you. The admission is based on a quota for all the respective programs they offer, so they gave you the admission based on your grades. So if you are not interested in primary education, don't go and select primary education. However, primary education is one of the best education programs you can actually read at the teacher's training. I mean, it enlightens you. The only difference is that they read numerous courses per semester. So just take note of that. Now, having done with your application, the next thing is for you to get a passport photograph. A passport photograph, and then also make copies of your application. Okay, the application that you've done, you're going to make copies. Now, when you submit, please, this place is very important. How I wish people were just seated so I could state this thing over and over again. Those who applied this year know exactly what I'm talking about. Failure to capture your application reference number. When admissions are out and you don't see your name in the admission list, that's when you realize that application reference number is very, very important. It's a 7 or 6 digit code issued to each and every applicant at the end of your application. Once you're done, you'll just write the application reference number. Just quote it. You can quote it in your Bible. You can actually, what I do is I mostly send important details to my email. Okay, so you can send these documents to your email. You can save it on your phone at your notes session. You can also write it at the back of your Bible, or then open a favorite verse in your Bible and just quote the application reference number there, so that when the admissions are out and then you don't find your name in the list, you just go through the website, enter your application reference number, and you're good to go. Now you make copies of your WASSCE results as well. I've said make copies of your application, that is whatever you've done online. So for those of you who will be doing it at the comfort of your home, when you're done, you save it as PDF, go to a nearby cafe, print it out, make copies, and then keep it. I actually have a copy of my College of Education application in 2016. I have copies, so please do well to save them. Okay, so you make copies, and then also make copies of your WASSCE results, and then also attach a passport photograph. Then the next thing for you is to go to a nearby post office and then send these documents to the post office. They will send it to the College of Education. You are sending this, you are going to address at the back of the envelope, you are going to address to the principal of the first College of Education you applied to. Please listen and listen good. You're going to draft, you're going to write at the back of the envelope. The postman or woman is going to guide you. If you don't know how to do it, please ask. Okay, so you just write the principal. If it's Accra College of Education, Accra College of Education, post office box. If you don't know the box, just go online, Google it, and you're going to see it. Post office box, Accra, and you're good to go. You're sending these copies only to the first College of Education you applied to. Now, what they do is, if they decide not to admit you, they then transfer your copies to the subsequent colleges of education. So it's not mandatory for you to send copies to all the 3 colleges. The rule says send copies of your results and then the application to the first college alone, the first College of Education you applied to. Now at this point you are done. The only thing left is when you are done with the application, you'll be sent an SMS. That's what I'm saying. Input correct 10-digit phone number. Immediately you are done with the application, they'll send you an SMS to notify you that they've received your application. However, in some instances, most of the applicants do not also get the SMS. Okay, so it's normal. If only you submit the application online and then you get your application reference number, you are good to go. So at this point, we are done with Accra College of Education. I've made mention of, I think I've said a lot of things in Accra College of Education, their admission process and all that. So the subsequent ones, I'm just going to hit on it fast. All you have to do is pick the key points that I've made mention on this episode, and you are good to go. Yes. So now you have your application reference number. You've sent copies of your results. Please do not send fake results. Look, you can send fake results via post office. You get admission, but then when you go to school, you'll be asked to come along with copies or original copies of your WASSCE results for confirmation, and then if it's fake, they'll withdraw you. So please don't even waste your time. If your certificate is fake, don't waste your time. So at this point, you're done with application. Now, when admissions are out, how will you check your admission? You simply log on to admissionsghana.com and then you follow the process. You'll be asked to enter the college you applied to, the year, and then proceed to the application reference number. You enter that, and you know as to whether you gained admission or not. I have a video on that. You can also as well check it out for yourself. And so thank you very much for watching this episode to this particular end. If it was useful, please do also hit the like button, subscribe, and be a part of us. My name has always been Lottie, and until next time I come your way, it is solely bye for now. Stay tuned and stay connected. Peace out.